Thank you for staying with us to talk about an upcoming anniversary, and it's a big one. We're talking 200th anniversary of the St. James Anglican Church in Maitland. We have Wayne Thornhill, who happens to be in the studio, and he's actually their People's Warden as well as the cemetery chair, aren't you?
And lay reader.
And lay reader, and whatever else is needed.
You name it.
So it's true that St. James is actually celebrating 200 years?
Yes. St. James was initiated in 1826.
Wow.
Now, I believe the cemetery is probably a little bit older, but the church itself was started in 1826 and has been running every Sunday and other times ever since. So,
my heavens, that's quite a celebration it's going to be, because 200 years.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a milestone.
Actually about 2 years older than the Maitland Tower.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my heavens. Okay, so how are you celebrating?
Well, we're celebrating throughout the year with a series of events, including music concerts of different types. And our kickoff event will be on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock in the church at St. James in Maitland on April 19th. And we're going to be featuring Spencer Scharf, who is a young musician. From what I've read, he's pretty much a musical genius. He plays so many different types of instruments.
Yes.
All kinds of guitars, banjo, harmonica. He's going to play a little piano as well. And he even has a 3-string cigar box guitar that a friend of his made him. But he's a songwriter as well. He's got a few albums out over the past few years. And we're offering him the ability to sell CDs and so on after the concert. So it should be a pretty lively and entertaining afternoon. He's going to be playing a variety of folk, Irish, Scottish, and maybe some down east music too.
Oh, nice.
So that'll get the toes tapping.
That will indeed, for sure.
Jumping in their seats, hopefully.
Now, what about tickets? How do people get their tickets?
They don't have to have a ticket.
You don't have to? Okay.
Just show up. It's free of charge.
Okay.
We are requesting, however, a free will offering, $10 or $20, whatever people feel that they can afford, just to help defray some costs and so on. And it's wide open.
So you're going to be celebrating the whole year?
Yes. During the year, coming up in June, we will be having a special weekend on June the 7th, Sunday, which will be an historically based short prayer service in the church, as well as a lecture on the history of the church and other and many of the people who are in the cemetery there. Yes. As I said, it goes way back. So there are a lot of people buried in that cemetery who became very well known in the history of the Maitland area and in the history of our country and other countries as well.
Yes, yes. My heavens. So hopefully, eventually, it would be nice. I don't know if you have them or not, but I know they do here in Brockville, that they actually have a walkabout in the cemetery and talk about some of the, prestigious individuals that are buried there. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah,
that sort of thing is on the agenda.
Isn't great?
Yeah. And we're going to be doing a little bit of surveying around through the cemetery, just so we can make note of some of the individuals who are buried there. Like, for example, the daughter-in-law of Benedict Arnold, the famous American trader, British hero, whichever way you want to look at him.
Yes.
She's buried there. And also...
is there a countess or something that was buried there? A czar's?
Oh, yeah. The daughter-in-law, I believe, of the sister of
Is it Nicholas?
Nicholas II of Russia.
Okay.
Before the revolution.
Oh.
Yeah. And so she came to Canada, and actually Sarah Jane Dumbrell, who will be doing the lecture and on the cemetery on that day, June 7th.
Yes.
That'll all be part. She's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of these people. So, and as you know, people like also like more people around would know Bunny Bradfield from the Brockville Bunnies.
Yes.
He's buried there.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different people there that you know.
Yeah.
Reflect the history of the area.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my heavens. Whoa. Yeah. And so you'll be going right into the fall with some of your celebrations as well.
We've got a concert tentatively planned for November for the Remembrance Day Sunday. And we're just waiting to get some further details on that.
Right.
And then in between, we're looking at a couple of more piano concerts, hopefully with some of the up and coming classical talent in Canada.
Okay.
Through an agreement we have through the Steinway Company.
Yes.
And so announcements will come along with that as time goes on. And then in October, on the weekend of the 17th, I believe it is. Yes. The Saturday evening, there will be a concert with some pretty high caliber talent.
Okay.
That evening in the church. And that'll be free of charge as well.
Oh.
With, like, all of our concerts at this point in time are pretty much free will offering.
Oh,
okay. We're trying to open it up as much as possible to the community, the wider community. And so free will concert, we managed to do okay in the past with those, so we're going to continue that. And then on Sunday, we'll have a special service at St. James. All three of our churches in our parish will come together, along with many guests and people who have families who've gone there in the past, you know.
Yes.
And our bishop, William Cliff, the Bishop of Ontario, will be there at the service for that special memorial service. And then following that, we'll be having a luncheon over at the Merck Hall, because it's much bigger, you know. And there will be tickets required for that luncheon, of course.
Oh, definitely. Yes,
So,
Whoa, you people have a lot planned. My heavens, you really, really do. So it takes many hands to come together, doesn't it?
It takes many hands. Actually, I'm just here. I'm just a member of the committee, actually.
Well, that's all right.
My brother, Gary Thornhill, is the chair of the committee. Unfortunately, he works on Wednesdays, so wasn't available for an interview.
It dropped to you.
Yeah, so
that's the piece, that's the many hats, you know.
Well, there you go. And we have quite a few people on our committee, and many people in the congregation who put up their hand to volunteer to do whatever they're asked to do.
That's nice. That's nice when you have people like that on the committee.
Yeah,
it really helps.
It is. So.
Wayne, thank you very much for coming in and telling us about St. James Anglican Church in
my
Maitland.
Pleasure.
And the 200th anniversary. That's 200 years.
Yep.
Don't go away. We're coming right back with more.